moving over so you can see some of the scenery.
Yeah. So hi guys, welcome to our YouTube channel, The Filipina and the Foreigner and The Filipina Recorded Live.
Those are 2 channels, so we appreciate you checking out both channels because you never know what you're going to see on either channel. Plus, I should mention to you, we do have a members area, and we have some members-only videos. We do pretty much the same. Some variations. Some are short, some are longer, some are in between, some are this size. Some are funny
videos.
Some are stupid. You know, we got it all in the members. So, you know, it's just a little way to contribute if you want to contribute. If you like our videos and you want to contribute. She gives away most of the money anyway, so it's usually going to quite a good cause. I got to get ready to catch this because I got a feeling it's going to fall with the wind.
No, it's okay.
I'm getting ready. So. I'm ready to catch you all. If you're going to fall.
So guys, our topic for today is all about the Filipina in the city and the Filipina in the province.
Yeah, that's a good topic because as a foreigner, you're always wondering, should I try to meet a Filipina like in Cebu City or maybe Manila City, or should I go in, you know, deep in the jungles of the Philippines to find my Filipina, you know, in the province? So, what's your perspective? What do you think? Well, how should a foreigner weigh the options?
I can say that more Filipina which came from the province are more conservative, more well-mannered, especially to the elders, and like you have this good quality of Filipina. I'm not disgrading Filipina in the city, but in the Filipina in the city, they are more open-minded because in the city, bars are everywhere, and also internet is kind of more upgraded. Yeah, and there's a lot of malls there. It's a crowded place, so
just realized I didn't button my collar. Excuse me.
So, like even high schoolers there, they know where to go after class. Like they know to hang out, they know to go to coffee shop or internet cafe. Here in the province, we don't, since our internet here is terrible, we don't have much internet cafe. Yeah, so we're using cell phone, but sometimes you cannot afford to buy load. So we're using load, and that load cannot sustain you for an entire month. It's just like sometimes we buy load only 50 pesos for 3 days. Then after that, no more internet.
Okay, so
and also here in the province, most of us don't know dating site. Yeah.
Okay, so these are some of the pros for meeting someone in the province, right? Because they're not, like you say, they're not so, like you say, open-minded to the worldly kind of view, but they're more kind of like a religious connotation, more respectful in a larger connotation. So if you're looking for those values, those kinds of values, the provincial girl or the province girl might be a great option. She's giving you some of the details of, you know,
but
the environment
if you want to look for a province girl, most of the province girl, they are an OFW. Yeah.
Overseas foreign worker.
Yes, they're already work in abroad, and we as an OFW, we already aware of the dating site. Yeah, but when you are in the province and you never been to, you know, working as an OFW, we hear those dating site, but we are not that kind of interested. It's because of the financial problem. Like, why should I waste my, you know, my load just to go in the dating site, and dating site cannot give you 100%, you know, guarantee that you can meet a person which is a good person. Yeah.
And like another little offshoot from what she's talking about, if you do happen to meet online a girl in the province, one thing you really do need to have is patience, because they, like she's mentioning about the phone, it's a real thing. Like you were talking about someone yesterday, and they're talking to someone in North America, and I kind of got the impression like maybe, because like the person you know, well, they said like they're having trouble plus working their job and so on. They didn't have enough time to always connect. Whereas the foreigner guy is like
Looking
access all the time to the
Yes.
internet, don't fully understand the disconnects from the phone over here. Sometimes they might have a job and they're working, or maybe just the signal in the area is
Yes.
not good, so they drop. Plus they don't always have the load, even the money for the load kind of thing. So if you do meet someone in the province, you kind of got to have that extra consideration
Yes.
to know that they may not always be able to connect, and
Yes.
they're not necessarily dissing you. Now
Yeah.
some might
Yeah.
be scamming you and they might be dissing you, but in a lot of cases, if it is someone in the province, they're probably not dissing you. It's probably these reasons that you really have to be more considerate about, don't you think?
Yes, and also when the foreigner already found a Filipina which is from the province, the most important that they spend their money is the internet connection. Yes, you need to spend, if you really want to connect the Filipina all the time, you need to spend your, internet here is not that expensive. You can spend internet 1,000 pesos a month, because when we are in LDR, and then I went home and then I stayed in my mom's house, we have this internet connection like 1,000 per month. But sad to say that internet is kind of, annoying. So I'm still
This is her
using my
internet.
data. Yes, I'm using my personal data, but once in a while we talk. Yeah, we talk in the internet, but in like through video call. But he needs more patience, because most of the time it's struggling.
Yeah, I didn't always
Yeah.
have it either. I'm like, well, man, can't you get a better internet?
But
And
when
it's
you are in the
frustrating.
city, you have so many choices when you are
Yeah.
in the
Oh,
city.
yeah.
Like this Valencia. Valencia is a city, but it's a province city,
Yeah,
not a major or big city.
yeah.
Yes.
It's a little kind of like the best
Yeah.
of both
Yeah.
worlds, because we're getting internet here that it's better, way
Yes.
better than my internet back home.
Our internet is
truth.
400 Mbps.
I've got it as high as 600 here
Yeah.
sometimes.
Yes.
Crazy
So,
speeds.
yeah.
Good.
And anyway, of course, aside from the consideration, if you have a Filipina girlfriend which is working, you need to consider that from 8 a.m. It depends if she is a government employee, from 8, the duty is from 8 a.m. until 5 p.m. Yeah.
Right. It depends.
And then the whole period of working, it's not a guarantee that she's holding a phone. Yeah. So if
Yeah, there's a lot
you
to
really
consider,
want, yes, like support your Filipina and stop her working so she can entertain you all the time whenever you're free. Yeah.
That's another really good point there. Like, once you've met someone and you really got that really good connection, and you know you're solid, you know you're not being scammed, because that's always something to consider, of course. And once you get past that part, it's good to consider, okay, if she's working, find out how much she makes, and then try to cover that if you can, so then she's getting the same amount.
Yes.
And then you just spend your time together as best as you can, and that way she's not put out the same, So anyway, something to think about.
Yeah, but
good
most of the
advice.
Filipina, we are hardworking, because when we are still in LDR and as back home, I'm still home. Even if I don't have a job, like I am a nanny of my nephew. I help my mom a lot.
It's an unofficial job.
Yeah.
No pay.
Yeah, no pay. Like, yeah, because we are not used to it of like sitting and, you know, just doing nothing in the house. But of course, we know that once you are free, we can spend together on a calm, yeah, something like that. But do not expect that your Filipina will just sitting there without doing anything. Of course, we need to help our parents if we live together with our parents, do some household chores, and yeah, anything.
So, yeah, they're very busy. They always keep busy, even if it's not an actual
because my mom has
job. It's like a job.
My mom is working. Then, of course, growing up, that's our only bread and butter. So every time I was home, I always see to it that I can help her. Yeah.
Now, we started off the video by saying, you know, comparisons between province girls and the city girls. So we talked a lot about the province girls. So what can we add about the city girls?
The city girls is
they're probably more educated, I guess. I don't mean everybody. But, I mean, they're in like the call centers and.
No,
know,
not even. It's more on education, because even in the province girl, we are also educated.
Yeah, well, you are for sure.
But when it comes to like, after work, something like that, your how to say it, like you have many options to
in the city.
Yes, to enjoy your time. Okay. Yeah, you can go to
so
bars.
You're more active.
Yes, you can go to bars. You can go window shopping. You can hang out with your friends, many friends, and there's a lot of resorts there. Yeah, you can go to hotels, casino. There's a lot of temptation in the area, in the city. So, if the foreigner was there in the big city, of course you can approach a girl. They are open.
How do you approach a girl in the city? Since we're doing the comparison of the province girl and city girl, now we're talking in the city. How would you, as a Filipina, recommend a foreigner approach you? Like, okay, you're in the city, I don't know, doing your thing, working, going around.
I can just like, for example, when you go to the bars, you can approach like all of the girls there. You can approach. They will never decline you. They will never reject you.
Don't go to the bars. It's not a good place to meet any girl. Go to church. You mentioned this on another video. Might be in our members, I'm not sure. Go to a church and meet some beautiful, lovely Filipinas. Why do you even say that about the bar?
No, I'm just trying to be more, more in details and how you approach a Filipina. You can do that in the city.
Okay,
yeah, it's easy to approach Filipina in the city.
Let's forget the bar thing, okay? Say the Filipina is like us, sitting around, like on a bench or something like this, or maybe she's getting a coffee somewhere. How could a foreigner, like, what's a good unoffensive way? Should they come say, "Hey, baby, what's your number"?
No, you offer her some drinks or food.
Okay.
Yeah.
You want my Coke? Don't offer her your Coke. Right?
Yeah, but you know what? If you don't like that kind of strategy, you will, because I have that kind of experience way back in Hong Kong, that a foreigner say that, "Oh, can I invite you for a coffee or for snacks?" And I say, "I'm sorry, I'm not available," even if I'm single.
Well, at least you're honest with them.
I even told him that I'm not poor.
She gave him some sass. I'm not poor.
Sorry.
I can buy my own. I can buy my own flowers.
Yeah, so that kind of approach, it's not applicable to everyone, but try. Yeah, why not to try? Yes, because
should a foreigner come over and ask for your number right away? Like, can we exchange numbers, or should they say, "Hey, how you doing? Lovely day."
Yeah, just like that. Hey, hi, how are you? if maybe the foreigner, oh, I don't know the area, can you be with me for a moment, can we talk, something like that.
Don't know the area, can you
can we
help
talk?
explain some of the
Yeah, I'm
That's
alone.
a good one. Oh, you heard it right here.
But of
Came from the
course.
Filipina. That's a good one.
But of course, it's really insulting us if you offer, oh, can you go with me in my place? It's really insulting. No, don't do that.
Do that.
Yeah.
But that's
Yeah,
a
just
really
a
good
talk.
one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like I'm new to the area. Maybe
Talk.
you can sit down and tell me about the places, best places to go. Sit down, talk to me for just. Do you have a few moments? Sit down and talk to me. And then if you develop a little rapport, oh hey, I'd love to get your phone number. Is that okay to ask them? Oh, I'd like to get your phone number. Is that
Yeah.
okay? That's appropriate.
Yes.
See, that's appropriate. Oh man,
Yes.
good tips here today.
Because when I was in Hong Kong, someone also talked to me while we're walking in the bridge. It's a bridge. Yeah, we're walking for a few minutes, and then he never offered something to me. It's just we're talking. He was just like a traveler. Yeah, for a short time. Yeah, and then he said that. I am new here, and then I don't know the area, and something like that. And maybe if I can come here again, can I meet you again? And can I have your number? Then I give my number. Then we
Slick
split.
guy.
We split. I never contacted again.
Thank you, Lord. God was looking out for me even when I didn't know you. Or did that happen when I knew you?
It was a long time ago. I think when I was still in my second year in Hong Kong.
Oh my goodness, that's a long time ago.
It's a long
Yeah.
time ago.
Anyway, it's a good thought if you're a
Yeah.
foreigner and you know.
It's not easy to find a good Filipina, but you're so lucky if it's your first time and you can meet immediately a good
Now,
Filipina.
What do you mean it's not so easy to find a good Filipino? That's what you just said. What does
It's
that
not-
mean?
It's not easy because you experience rejection many times. Just like me in the dating site, I experienced a lot of rejection. Yeah, and I rejected also many guy if I'm not comfortable.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's why I said you're so blessed if you're just new in the dating site and you meet good quality of Filipino.
I'm blessed. I was there 2 days and look what I found. Look who I found.
I think I experienced more rejection because I'm still waiting for him.
But you
Yeah.
know, to me, I've probably said this on other videos, but if you're new to the channel, maybe it's the first time for you to hear it, obviously. But to me, on the dating channel or the dating site, which was for us, it was Date in Asia, the free one, because there's
Yes,
one
the
that's
free
not.
one,
There's
yeah.
not. There's one that's not free, but the free one, Date in Asia. I think what really helped me, other than ultimately it was God, Filipina with her ears open to God. But from what I did, I think what really helped me was trying to be as honest and
Yes.
upfront with your information on the profile. Like really, really, really think of the kind of person you really, truly want to be with, and totally, truly talk about yourself in a very transparent way. Like I remember saying something to the effect that, if you're looking for money, it's not me. Keep looking at other profiles. I said,
Yeah.
I don't have the money. I said, I do love God, so I said, I want to find someone who also loves God. I tried to be very true to my core, what I want and who I am kind of thing. And I said, I might not have much in money, but I can guarantee you if we click kind of thing, I will be the person to truly love you because I will totally love you. And I just tried to be very true to my heart, and then also in what who I was looking for, very true, with the details. And I think that is a very
Yes.
big key. You told me a terrible story about someone who was like putting their old photo up from years before, and then they finally met. Oh my goodness, just a terrible story. Don't be like the story she told me. You want to say it in a real quick version?
Yeah, because I
Don't be like this.
Anyway, this story, it happens a long time ago, and and that time the internet is not yet kind of, famous.
Yeah,
Yes.
not as popular.
And I think that during that time is kind of pen pal, yeah, sending letters, exchanging letters and photos. And um, that Filipina is from the city in Manila, and the foreigner is from the USA, and the guy is sent a photo like 10 years younger. Yeah. Yeah, so of course
We don't look the same 10 years ago.
and of course the Filipina, when she received the photo, said, "Oh, you're so handsome," because he's still young, same age as her. And then when the guy decided to come here in the Philippines, she was surprised because, like, in the photo, it's physically fit, like a slim type and young, and in the personal is kind of
In person, he was.
chubby and like old, like the version of 10 years older.
yeah.
Yes.
Not
yeah.
at all like he
And
presented.
then the guy, of course, he's kind of disappointed because also the guy kind of lying something, because they live in the squatters area, and the guy was surprised that they live in the squatters area. Well, maybe in the letter she didn't say that they live in the squatter area. So since the Filipina is like quite pretty, so he's really interested, and he knows, he can feel it, that the Filipina is kind of cold because she's surprised. Yeah,
She should
because
be.
it's
It's
different
crazy.
from the picture than in the person. And the Filipino,
Ooh, that's a B.
no,
It came this close. It was a big B.
yeah, and then and then the what the foreigner did to the family, he showered material things to the family, to the parents, because that Filipina has a lot of siblings, and she's kind of hesitant to get married, but the parents convince her that this is your chance to get out from poverty. And he's kind of a good man because he gave us everything you need. Yeah. And the foreigner promised monthly support to the parents, so they get married after a few days. Yeah. And then he flew back to the US and tried to process everything in order to the Filipina can follow her in the
So started off as a
yes.
lie.
Yeah.
They're both kind of sad with each other. The family convinced the Filipina to marry. Now they're back in the U.S. and things go.
just for financial reason.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's a tragic story because the Filipina got killed
She ended up in the backyard
Yes.
under dirt. Man,
Yeah.
That's not a joke.
below
It's
the
true.
ground,
Yeah.
5 feet below the ground.
Yeah. Really sad.
Yeah, it's
Tragic.
really a sad story. The
So-
relationship started from
a lie.
a lie.
Yeah. Just really genuinely reach inside yourself,
If-
present
yeah.
yourself like there's someone out there to match that, right? That's the point, right? Because okay, you're thinking, okay, I really want to get that girl because look at what she looks like. No,
Yeah,
you will match someone by the way you are, and you'll find them to be the perfect match, and that's what happened here. See, so do the same, man.
yeah,
Just be
because
true to yourself.
for me, I feel that I feel that also, like, I don't feel any. I'm not comfortable talking to that guy, even if he's rich, even if he offer his kind of, do this like this, and we live in the big villa, something like that, and offer me travel once a year and visit my family and just something like that. But every time I talk to him, I feel kind of like chill, something
Uneasy.
uneasy, something like that.
Yeah.
Yes. So it's good thing that we cut. And you know what, guys? It's also a blessing in disguise because every time he calls me, our communication, our video call will only last 5 minutes. And after 5 minutes, he cannot call me back. Because I don't know what happened. My internet is always terrible every time we talk. But when we meet, like we even talk for more than an hour. The longest is like 3 hours. Yes. Then it's an, oh my goodness, why is this like the first guy before him? Even if I call him, even if I went out in my room just to have a proper good connection, I still cannot contacted him, and he got irritated because my internet sucks. Yes.
It was always good for us.
Yeah, it's always good for us. Like, yeah, I think
again.
it's a sign from God. Yeah.
God's kindness. I appreciate it. Yeah. So anyway. That's a little bit of a long video today, but we talked a little bit about the province girl, the city girl, and some of the interaction, the good and the bad of the dating site. So hopefully you can take something from that. Also, I want to mention that sometimes when people watch this, they see us talking like this, they look at the beauty and they say, why didn't you show around? It looks beautiful there. Yeah. We have shown this resort before. Forgot to mention on the other one when we ended it, so maybe I can. I got a bug here somewhere. But this is the RR Resort.
Family Resort.
Yeah, RR Family
Maramag,
Resort.
Bukidnon.
Maramag, Bukidnon.
Yes.
We do have another video showing this place in detail, okay?
Yes, guys.
So don't complain saying, well, that's great, you'd had a talk, but you should show us there. We have. Look through our videos, and we have 2 channels.
Yeah. The Filipina and the Foreigner and the Filipina Recorded Live.
Right, so look on both the channels because it could be anywhere. Yeah. I sure don't remember.
God bless everyone.
And don't forget, we have PayPal links below. The one that says Filipina K1, that's our link. And it goes right into her bank account. She's always helping someone. So, if you like our videos, drop some change or some big amounts into the PayPal because I'm sure it will only go to good use.
Yes.
So, God bless you.
Sharing is a blessing.
Yes.